If you live with a mental illness, then the concept of social distancing and self-isolation is nothing new to you. For many, however, it is. The global arts community is responding to this time of distancing by shifting online via social media and the internet for digital connectivity and gathering. In 1999, I launched a web-specific artwork titled Distance. In this work, I explored the use of webcams to meet the desire for connectivity. These screen-based connections preceded our current mobile means of communication. The internet was still an emerging medium impacting our culture. Internet-based communication continued to be the focus of my work's remote corporal realities, dystopia mix, distance in real time, eye to the ear remix, and no access. See You, See Me was the popular webcam application during Y2K, which included text-based, real-time chat. These works incorporated images and text taken from See You, See Me, as well as sound made from face-to-face interviews with artists and students working with these emerging technologies. Forms, inviting remote user interaction, were also incorporated into the work, asking questions such as, what does distance mean to you? And does technology bring us closer or further apart? In 2001, I wrote in an artist statement that these works have the combined effect of functioning like an extended online conversation, taking place in both real and delayed time amongst geographically dispersed participants, mediated by the surface of their computer screens. The idea of liveness on the internet was the primary focus of VoyerWeb. Placing webcams in the home, using technology to reach out to the world, became a phenomenon within the emerging webcam subculture. Staging exhibitionism and inviting voyeurism was the guiding tendency that called attention to the interplay between the public and private spheres. My work with digital media preceded internet art. In 1993, I began working with three-dimensional software, and in 1994 exhibited an immersive installation, Translate Expression. In this work, I created an avatar built by technology, constructed by computer code. Later, once the World Wide Web was developed and the first web browser, Mosaic, was released, I made this work and distributed it online. The works that followed, Future Body, Networks and Avatars, and several remixed versions of the original Translate Expression, continued to explore the relationship between technology, the body, and subjectivity, asking what does it mean to be embodied in a high-tech world. While this body of work spans from 1994 to 2005, during this time 20 web-based works were launched. Most of them are not available on the internet at this time. Many web hosts have long expired, and most of the plugins are now obsolete. Preserving and archiving the work from this period is a current concern. How to remake the work for today's platforms and present the work in physical space are the challenges that I and many artists making work during this time face. And now, during this time of self-isolation, I see so many arts organizations and individual artists turning to the internet, once again, to reach out to the world, engage in dialogue, and distribute their work to a remote, geographically dispersed audience.